Live from Shapey Studios at the University of Rhode Island, it's Barrett Tonight. Tonight, the 2013 Orientation Coordinator and URI SAA Vice President Charles Redihan, with special guest Steve Donovan, featuring the Open All Night Band. Tonight's episode, Who is Reggie Miller? And now, your host, Barrett Jordan!
Thank you guys, thank you. No, get it up, here we go, keep going. Wow, thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. This is Barrett Tonight. Welcome back for season number 2. And we're going to get going right into this. So, wonderful week, huh? Anyone have a good beginning of school year? Everything going well? Yeah? Are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah? It's going fantastic. Do you guys see this? Oh, we're going to go right into this now. Robert Patterson did an interview for Style magazine. Robert Patterson from, those movies. And he said he never feels the need to forgive people. Which is okay, I guess, because I never feel the need to forgive him for those Twilight movies. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, jeez. Okay, so you see this? Researchers at the UEA have determined that the human race will continue to be able to inhabit the Earth from 1.75 to 3.25 billion years. That's perfect, because it leaves us just enough time to download the iOS 7 for the new iPhone. Anyway, you guys see this? In New York City, a man was arrested for masturbating on the top of the Empire State Building. Yeah, it's true. Interesting. But what's also interesting is that police were unsure whether they should arrest him for indecent exposure or for hijacking. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, jeez. All right, so a whole lot's happened this summer. A whole lot's happened, and we weren't able to comment on any of it. So if you take a second right now, just check on your screen. Here are all the jokes that we would have made. Yeah, we've been hard at work. Okay, you guys see this? That Ronald Dahl, the creator of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it turns out he was a real-life James Bond. Yeah, in World War II, he gathered intelligence by sleeping around and seducing women. Yeah, this is true. It turns out all of them have come forward now because they have really bad cavities. Thank you, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Cavities. Whew. All right. You see this? This man in China is a Buddhist, and he claims that he found enlightenment by eating lots of sugary snacks. Also turns out that he got type 2 diabetes. This is true. Do you see this? That a new study came out by CNET that has concluded that people who use the new iPhone or that use an iPhone are 60 times more likely to have sexual intercourse than people with other brands of phones. In other news, a study done by me has concluded that that is a load of crap. Yeah. Okay, do you see this also? A cat in Russia? A cat in Russia has been named a candidate to be running for public office. This is true. He's running for public office. Actually, he's really good. He's got a really good platform. He said that he would have a lot of emphasis on claw enforcement. Yes, and he is very outspoken when it comes to stopping kitty littering. Yeah. Who wrote these? I wrote these. All right. You see this? That a couple in Hong Kong. This is also true. I'm not making any of this up. This is true. A couple in Hong Kong were arrested for making their landlady wear diapers while she was on the job. This is true, making her wear diapers. Now, it was asked whether or not the landlady would press charges. The woman said, it depends. Well, thank you, guys. We got a wonderful show for you. Chip Redihan is on the show. Chip Redihan. Yeah, Chip. We got a Mr. Steve Donovan here, everybody. With musical guest, Steve Donovan's back with Mark Barrett. Wow, no stopping this kid. No stopping him. Anyway, guys, please enjoy the Up All Night Band. We'll be right back. We'll see you in a few.
Kick off your bobby socks and put your dancing shoes on. I think we can have some fun. Let's get down. Let's get down. Better move on over, baby. There's a new girl coming to town.
And we're back. Welcome back for another fantastic year. So guys, I'm really glad to be back on campus. And it's really exciting for me because it's been a whole lot of time that I've been at home, and I finally have a lot of freedom. Freedom? Okay, it looks like a lot of people moved home for the summer, and to be totally honest, I liked living at home, again, with the old folks. Hear me out, okay? My mom and pops are great roommates. They are clean, they're respectful, and they're loaded. All right. Thank you for, you guys can laugh, it's all right. Thanks. All right. But like all roommates, they also have their quirks, weird sleeping hours, strange tastes in music, and it's nearly impossible for me to take a girl home. All right, there's nothing in this. I don't know why I keep sipping out of it. So yeah, we had a good run. But like all good things, summer 2 must come to an end. And hey, it's time for complete independence. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Hello? Mom? No, Mom, I'm doing a show. Oh, you're watching? Oh, how long? How long have you been watching? No, Mom.
I'm doing show.
No, that's Mom.
But I could
My mom is an android, everybody. Okay. Sorry, Mom, what was that? Oh, no. Everything, all the boring stuff is past. No. You're the only female company that's in the household, Mom. I swear to God. I understand. No, I understand it can be stressful being the only woman in a family of 5 men. I understand. Sorry, folks. Just be a second. So how am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. No, but yeah, I would rather be watching the Arsenio Hall show too. All right, Mama, already, Mama, already. I love you too. Mama. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience, guys. But anyway, like I was saying, complete 1 second. Excuse me, Mom, what is it? I'm doing a show. Oh, hold on. 9.5. I'm 9.5. Yes, I know men in our family have big feet, Mom, I know. 9.5. The other ones? Oh, those are 10.5. Yes, the loafers, 10.5. Yes, I know big feet run in our family. Yes, Mom, I get the joke. Yes, I don't know what else that means, Mom. I don't want to know what else that means. I have your genes, Mom. What am I going to say? No, not your blue genes. No, like your genetic, Mom. Okay, listen, you're embarrassing me, Mom. I'm in front of, it's kind of awkward now. I just don't understand why you have to do this to me constantly. I just want the whole world to hear this, Mom. Yeah, I'm embarrassing you. I'm excited. I want the whole freaking world to hear that my mom calls me while I'm on my show. All right, Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of that, Mom, I'm sorry. What? Mom, no, don't put that on. No, don't put that on. Please don't put that on. Okay, I do. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a fool. Mom, I'm a fool. Yeah, dumbass works fine, Mom. Yes, I'm a dumbass. Fine. Just don't put them on. Mom, please, don't put that. Mom. Oh, hey, Daddy. How you doing? Yeah, how was Chicago? I heard, hey, tell me, is it really the Windy City or is that completely made up? Or are you just, yes, sir, I'm a dumbass. Yes, I'm totally aware. Total independence. I know what you told me. All right. So I'll call you, no? Will I see you on Thanksgiving or, yeah, well, if you're in town, just let me know. Total independence. All right, I'll talk to you soon. You hang up first, Daddy. You hang up first. He hung up. Anyway, so enjoy your independence. I know I will. At least I will have to. Stick around, guys. Chip Redihan will be right here. folks, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Our first guest tonight is the 2013 Freshman Orientation Coordinator. He's SAA's Vice President, and he's a close personal friend, or so I like him to believe. Please give a warm welcome to the incomparable Chip Redihan. Thanks for on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So what's new? What's going on with you?
Jeez, I'm a senior, which is great. Which means I got about 8 months before I'm unemployed.
That's good. I have actually, I'm starting unemployment tomorrow. If you're interested.
Excellent.
The way this show's going. Whew. Okay. Yeah. So, how was orientation this year? Because I know it's the largest freshman class that the university's had. Correct?
Yes, largest freshman class. It was great experience overall. Really try to get them integrated to the university, get some school spirit going, and just get them excited for the next 4 years, best 4 years of their life.
Yeah, school spirit is something I know you're really big in, especially because you are the vice president of the Student Alumni Association, which, as we know, we've had a number of people on from that organization before. But if you want to just give us a load through of what that might be.
Yeah, sure. Well, basically, we're an organization on campus. We put on spirit events, professional development events, networking, things like that. We try to connect alumni with current students, bring them back, and really help them bring what they've learned here and instill it onto the current students of the university.
Okay, they're applying soon, right? That's going to be going on.
Yes. Application is rolling now. We got about 50 apps in at the time.
50 apps in. When do they due, Chip?
They're due September 27th.
September 27th. They're due September 27th. This is a pitch. We'll put something right here.
September 27th.
Directly into the camera. I hope you guys know this. September 27th. Just remember.
27th
of
September.
Okay. So yeah, other than that, are you living off campus this year, I heard?
Yes. Actually, it's funny. I'm living with you.
Yes, I didn't know this. That's interesting.
Living down the line, as they say.
Yeah.
I guess. Point Judith. Mm-hmm. Very fun. Roommates are good for the most part.
For the most part. There's a few who will not be named. And I'm talking, of course, of you, but I'm not allowed to be awkward on stage because you are my guest. So yeah, but really, what else is new? Because I know there's a lot going on with other recruitment stuff, but just in general, I haven't talked to you since this morning, so I don't know what else.
It's been a while. So we had our first open house. As you know, that was this Wednesday. Mm-hmm. But fret not, because if you're interested in applying, applications due the 27th, by the way.
27th.
You can come to our open house. It's at the Alumni Center, 5:30 on the 25th of September. Mm-hmm. Kind of get to know us. It's a fun little meet and greet. A little more awkward than this, perhaps, but
probably not.
You never know.
What are you gonna do? But yeah, so the Alumni Center. That's on. What was that before? Because I heard it was like a.
It was a fraternity house originally. In the 90s, they started pushing them off campus a little bit. It was Theta Chi.
Theta Chi Omega.
Theta Chi Omega.
Theta. You're in a fraternity too, right?
TKD, actually.
TKD, yes. Okay, this is a. Okay, you see, there's no person who's more involved than Mr. Chip right here.
Stop
TKD, and I don't even know what that exactly is. Greek life's completely over my head. In all retrospects, I was almost in one once. Mm-hmm. Scared the crap out of me. I'm just letting you know. They're not like, they're very nice kids.
Yes.
Scared the crap out of me. And there's nothing wrong, because I know we have some Greek life members in the audience. Woohoo! And then, but these guys scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, they can be intimidating, I'll tell you.
Crap out of me. No shirts, just,
no shirts.
I took off my shirt too, but it's nowhere. They were like Parisian gods or something.
That's what I'm saying. The more clothes they take off, you feel compelled to take off.
Plus, it was always a Halloween party, so that's where the scare the crap came out of.
It's true.
In September holiday, they started early, I guess. It was just like.
Yeah, especially with the costumes. Someone wearing a mask, you don't know what they look like.
Some of them I wish they wore masks. If you know what I.
Oh.
Okay. So seriously, anything else you want to just shoot the breeze, Chip?
Sure.
I mean, if not, we'll talk at dinner. So it's really.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll leave you a baked potato or something. But definitely, if any one of your hundreds, thousands, millions of viewers are interested.
Literally millions of viewers.
Millions.
Or
that's
tens.
What I heard.
It might be tens.
Tens or 10.
All 4 of you watching, you should all apply.
Applications available at urisaa.org. Come to our open house on the 25th. Like you said, I've been involved in a lot during my college experience, but I can say this has definitely been my favorite thing.
Good. And he's not talking about this. He means Student Alumni Association. This is just like a perk. If anything,
exactly.
This is a perk. And Chip, I'm going to ask you to stay on. We're going to meet with Steve Donovan in a minute, and Chip will contribute. So we'll see you all in a few minutes. Anyways, guys, the Open All Night Band, take it away.
Redhead Johnny come over to my house with a wheelbarrow full of fill. Redhead Johnny come over to my house with a wheelbarrow full of fill. We're gonna walk right up, plant some flowers on the hill.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. So we just heard from Chip, and now we're gonna go to another close personal friend of mine. I've known this kid since we were in diapers. Not true. We were probably both 15, so I was in diapers. Anyway, Steve Donovan. How you doing, big guy? Stevie D, what's going on, big guy?
Not much. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
That's
So
good.
I got this big setup, and we're getting a new
nice.
suit. Just
Yeah,
got fitted.
They got you in a tie.
Yeah,
Did you tie it yourself this time?
No, it's been tied for like
gonna say, it
a
looks
year
like
and a
a
half.
clip-on.
Yeah, it's not a clip-on. My mom tied a bunch of them before I came to school, just because, independence.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to emphasize today. Independence completely. Don't need to go home to have her tie my tie.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So what have you been up to? Because I know you're in the transition. You're going to be here next semester, correct? Or you're gonna?
I'm actually not sure yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm doing. I really enjoy working all day, more than I enjoy going to school, surprisingly enough. So I'm not sure where I'm going to be next year.
That's all right. Just paint yourself a beautiful picture of whatever comes next.
Yeah, I had to wear long sleeves on the show because my hands are clean, but my arms are actually covered in paint from this morning.
Yeah. Well, that's what you gotta do to make a buck, Steve. So I heard. Oh, and this is a funny story. So you play musical gigs like all around, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I know you were up in Attleboro a couple weeks ago, and
Right.
actually you played for my parents.
I did. I went into setup. I was playing at a restaurant called Sangria. I was just going in to play a couple of sets one night, and almost your whole family was there. I know your mom and one of her sisters was there, and your
Yeah.
dad. I guess your brother had told them after the fact that they were going
Yeah,
there.
no, they called me after. They're like, "Oh, Stevie D, I heard he's gonna be on your show," and my mom flipped out because I didn't tell her that before. But
I can see
sangria is
that.
really. I've never been there. I know Chip loves sangrias.
Oh,
Oh,
not
yeah.
the restaurant, just the overall experience of drinking.
Right. It's,
Yes.
it's a fantastic activity. Maybe.
Anyway,
It's all gone.
there's
That's why you
nothing
sell
in
moose.
that. There's nothing in that. It's just a prop.
Anymore.
Okay. Jeez. So yeah. So you play? You do like a gig a week, or like how does that work? Because I
Well-
know you're fantastic, and thank you again for coming on. It really
Thank you.
means a lot.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it. I get to play with my good friend Mark Barrett. I know you know him too.
I do know Mark Barrett Jordan.
One of the.
We're one and the same, actually, if you think about it. There's just
You'll never see them in the same.
I was
frame
gonna
at the
say
same
I've never
won't.
seen them in the same place.
not yet. I mean, maybe we will, but it's probably gonna get a lot of static and go straight to black. We don't really know.
Right. It's like the old movies where they can only show like the double from the back when they have the same person playing two characters.
Yeah. Jeez. So I know you play. You do a lot of other stuff.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt
the
you.
Sangria gig isn't a regular gig. I've actually been playing a couple of sets at the Village at Waterman Retirement Home.
Yeah, good.
And the funny thing is, the old folks are the best audience I get because they're not drunk and they're not rowdy. And
Plus
they sit there and listen.
Plus they know
enjoy
the
show.
style of music you play more than.
Right. Not too many people sing along to a Gordon Lightfoot song.
No,
I get some. I get some there.
I don't even know. Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot. He sounds like a.
The funny thing is, I went to see Gordon Lightfoot, and some of the people I play for at the home are in their 90s, and Gordon Lightfoot's about 74, and these people could outrun him in a marathon. It's a little.
What is he? Is he not a track runner, or is this like an old folks
No,
home
he's
for
an
the
ex-addict,
former
actually.
Olympic athletes?
Super athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's an ex-addict. Yeah.
Canadian folk songwriter.
Plus,
Used to
he's
be an Olympic
Canadian
ath-
too. I don't
an
think
Olympic
they don't
activity.
have to run up there. You know,
No, they usually.
there's a
just
lot of nothing.
They
I've
cut
been to
trees
Ice
and
Canada.
skating around.
Yeah.
Ice skating #1 form of
Right.
transport.
Yeah. Plus, if you walk there, you can
Right.
slip and you go all the way to Ontario, wherever you got to go. You know. Just going straight down. You kind of come from Toronto, go right down the falls. If it's all frozen, you know, you go straight down to New York or wherever you're going from there. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh
I know
yeah,
what that's all about.
yeah. You know, it's interesting. We have an episode that was banned in Germany, and if I keep doing this, we're gonna be banned in Canada, which isn't as much of an insult as Germany. I'm actually hoping to be banned from Canada, but we'll see.
You should get Robin Cherbatsky to be your sidekick.
We should. I don't. Again, I don't.
How I Met Your Mother.
He's Canadian. She's again.
In the show, yeah. She's
know what?
always making Canadian references. Just like that, she makes Canadian references and the other people don't
Steve,
get them.
this interview is legend. Wait for it. Dairy Queen. that's another thing. This episode is sponsored by Dairy Queen. Please check them out. They have a lot of great flavors. There's none near here, but if you're somewhere where it has Dairy Queen, check them out.
Actually, we were just talking about Attleboro. There's a Dairy Queen in Attleboro.
Go to Attleboro. It's like, what, an hour?
It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
from
just
where we
drive
are
an
at the
hour
card.
up to Dairy Queen. I've never been. It's like Newport Creamery, but it's royalty, so I would check that out a little bit more, especially because, you know.
Right.
What do you think? The two of you, this is for you. This summer, the baby was born. The royal
baby.
His royal high chairness or whatever they.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you asked us both, can we conference on this for a second?
Yeah, just talk about your feelings about
We don't.
indifference.
At any level.
Okay. Well, I have a T-shirt under here with Alex, Prince Alex. As a matter of fact, I thought they named him Prince Barrett. Someone told me that, and for like a week and a half, I was really excited because I'm like, oh, Prince Barrett. And I, of course, you know, I got the whole.
They printed hundreds of thousands of coloring books with that name on them. And then
Does
they
he
had to
have like
recall them all.
a little crown?
I'm sure he does.
I know these jokes are extremely outdated now, and especially when this airs, or if you're watching this a rerun, they're going to be incredibly outdated. Anyway, the year is 2013. There was a baby born this summer, and he is probably the son of God, as far as I'm concerned.
Pretty much. They dressed him up like Elton John on the
They
Philadelphia
did
Freedom
do that.
Tour.
And actually, it's true. It's funny. He's Lady Gaga's godchild too, just like Elton John's.
Really?
Elton John and his partner have named their child's godmother is Lady
Is
Gaga.
Lady Gaga, right.
These
right.
are really old references. I'm saying
These
this again.
are
This
very
was
old.
like 4 years ago.
Actually, I wanted to bring something up that I know is of interest to you. You were talking about Canada. I know you're a big Neil Young fan.
Yes, I
Since you
am.
were talking about Ontario. I was thinking about the song "Helpless." I like to. Have you ever seen?
This show is helpless, Steve.
I knew it was going to go there. I knew it was. Gonna go.
Thank you, Mark.
He's the help.
I've been waiting for that all night, but
I'm sorry.
as long as I give you the signal, that's really all it is. But anyway, yeah. So I do. I heard you saw him like a year ago.
I did. I went to see him with my dad in Chicago. He was doing the Crazy Horse tour.
That's
with,
cool.
He did the whole Rust Never Sleeps thing with the gigantic amplifiers and the whole showpiece.
There was this janitor at my work this summer who looked just like Neil Young.
It may have been Neil Young.
It may have been Neil Young, but I feel like there's that Canadian, just old Canadian guy,
Right.
like physique that he had going.
Right.
I asked him to play some stuff, but no.
I mean,
Yeah, I think either that or he's probably like I was saying. That's
does he
what
have
I
the
am.
big electric Lincoln that catches fire?
No,
a
he
lot?
he walks everywhere. He has he's got those old-fashioned lawnmower. It's a really we're not doing the best. He's got one of those old-fashioned.
You're thinking of Art Garfunkel.
I still over Simon Garfunkel.
Right.
Same guy.
Yes.
Paul
yes.
Simon, I know. That I know. I was the boxer, something. Da da da. That's them, right?
That's a good one,
Yeah,
Father.
I think
Or is that just Paul Simon?
I don't know, but that hurt.
That's Kodachrome. We're filming this in Kodachrome. These Paul Simon references, as long as they're doing stuff for you guys, we will continue making them. So yeah, you two met.
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so no introductions are needed. Anyway, guys, in a minute we're gonna hear from Steve Donovan and our good friend Marky the Funky Bunch, and we're gonna do a brand one of your original songs, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we're gonna hear a Steve Donovan original in a few minutes.
Intelligence and Gall.
Intelligence and Gall. And you can hear that if you see him at Sangria's or
Yes, if you-
Twin River Casino or
That would be a great gig.
or the Old Folks Home or Stephen Donovan's basement. Those are the 4 places you can be found, right?
More likely the basement, but check out the Facebook page. It's under Stephen Donovan, and
Yeah.
I post whenever I have a gig, so check it out.
For those
Be
of you
around.
on the internet, we will put a link. For those of you who are not, just look up his name. I guess it's not that difficult. Anyway, we'll be right back with Steve. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, we'll see you guys in a few. Don't go anywhere.
Yes. Tastes like a Mercedes, but it don't like Cadillac.
Yeah, right there.
Funny thing is I'm young, but I don't know what's going on these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Donovan and Mark Barrett.
I've been knocked down after gambling. Oh, my intelligence ain't gone. Well, I've been knocked down after gambling. Oh, my intelligence ain't gone. Down to scrape the bottom. I ain't got no wits no more. Well, I said I'd choose physical labor over any other line of work. Well, I said I'd choose physical labor over any other line of work. For anything else that make you work too hard, and by then your goose is cooked. Well, I've been living and I've been in a world that is chock full of lies. Said I've been living and I've been in a world that is chock full of lies. Well, sometimes I get the feeling that somebody's trying to put out my eye. The stories that I tell, they're all fable and a fantasy. I said the stories that I tell, they're all fable and a fantasy. You better decide what you believe in, or you better start begging on your knees. Thank you.
It was fantastic. Fantastic. Thanks again. Thank you. Fantastic, guys. So anyway, guys, that's our show. A quick thanks again to Mr. Chip Redihan for coming on. Thank you for, thank you, Chip. Thanks to Steve for sitting down with us. Thanks for Steve and Mark for playing that fantastic number. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for the Up All Night Band, or the Open All Night Band, which are the same two fellows who've been playing the entire time. It really adds a lot to this program. Giddy up. Anyway, it's been you guys have been a great audience. You guys here, and you guys at home, or in your lap, wherever you're watching this. Thank you so much for checking in. This is Barrett Tonight. I'm Barrett Jordan. Have a good one, everybody. Cha-cha. Come on up, everybody. Hey, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much.